Welcome back to Anderson Training Systems Get on the Right Track Fitness Program. This is Phase 2, Part 2 of the program. Like I mentioned before in Part 1, we have a core drill, we have a strength drill, set of strength drills, and then we have a condition drill. Our core drill today is going to be the ball leg curl. Probably many of you seen it, many of you probably have done it, and probably most of the time it's been done wrong. It's going to be hips, heels on the ball. The more leg you have on the ball, the easier. The less you have on, the harder, obviously. Hands out to the side for support, pressing down into the floor, and you straight back. The critical component here is to squeeze the butt cheeks, keep the hips high, and keeping them high. So it'll look something like this. Here, 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 here. What I mean by, I'm going to show you what I don't want you to do, which means to be up, down, out. You're getting very little activation here. This is a big time trunk drill for holding yourself stable, and it's also working the back side of your upper legs or hamstrings and your glutes. That's your simple core drill. Having a stability ball nowadays is pretty much like having any piece of home equipment, fitness equipment. It's pretty much a well-used piece of equipment out there. Our next series is our lunge series. This is going to give you a little bit extra work. I have a lightweight barbell here. This can be done as something as simple as a dowel or a broomstick if you're on the more beginner side. Obviously, I have a lighter weight barbell. If you're more advanced, you can use a full-size barbell. There's lots of things like body bars and things like that out there that you can do the trick with. First drill is we're going to start with the bar on our back. Bar will be on the back position for the majority of our exercise here. First drill is a simple drop step lunge. Very similar to the iso split squat. All we're going to do is from here, we're going to drop a leg, get good posture, weight on the front heel, squeeze the backside cheek, come down, come up. Drop, squeeze, up. Finish both sides each leg before you move on to the next drill. Next drill is a little more advanced. We're going to go into what's called an overhead lunge. So we're going to just press the barbell out, lock arms straight. This is critical. Many people, when they get into the overhead lunge, want to drop and bend their arms. Lock them straight. Same thing as the first drill. All the way back up in one smooth movement. Out, solid weight on front foot, completely, heel down, squeeze the backside cheek, and back. We're going to come back down for our third portion of this exercise. These are all divided up in equal amounts, so there's no one exercise of these three in the series that are more difficult than the other. We're going to go into just basically walking lunge. You're going to want some space. I'm just going to try to show you a couple repetitions. So it's going to be step, squeeze, down, just like the other ones, and again. I'll show you that one more time from this position. Here, step, drive up to both feet together, and step again. Walking lunges obviously will be alternating, you can see there. That's our lunge series with a lighter weighted bar. Obviously, the better you get at them, you can add more weights to your bar if you have a light barbell or a regular size barbell. Next exercise is going to be our high point row. We're doing this with elastic tubing. I have it attached to a power rack. You can attach it if you have elastic tubing as well. It's very commonly attached to a door. It's like the phase 1 or part 1 of this phase. All this stuff is again being able to be done at home. We're going to grab both handles, stand straight and tall. All we're going to do is just row to ourselves. Nice and control on the way out. One of the most common problems with elastic exercise that people run into is they'll work against it on the way back and they'll let them pull it forward. I kind of exaggerate there, but that's not something too uncommon you see with people. You want to control on the way out, you're getting just as much work on the way out. As far as rowing exercise and proper form is concerned, again, nice, tall, good posture, solid core trunk, squeeze the glutes, chest tall, drop the shoulder. We don't want to see anything high shoulders here, any kinking or contracting of the upper back and neck. We want to be shoulders down, chest tall, kind of like you're a proud teenage boy on the beach trying to impress a girl. And then row straight back and nice and controlled out. Straight back, nice and controlled out. This is not an arm exercise. Arms are just facilitating putting the resistance on our upper back. Pretty simple drill.